Hi, I'm Scott with Kreg, and today I'm going to walk you through setting up your new Rip-Cut circular saw edge guide. We'll start by unboxing and identifying all of the components. When you open the box, you'll have everything you need for the setup. Before you get started, please double check that everything is there. If for any reason you're missing parts, get in touch with our customer experience team and they'll get you taken care of ASAP. In the box, you'll have an edge guide, a left and a right hand sled wing, a sled top assembly, the black registration bar, a set of 4 swivel clamps, a cursor, a set of 10 square nuts, 2 of the large thumb screws, 8 of the smaller thumb screws, 4 1-inch 1024 hex head screws, 4 1-inch 1024 cup point screws. These are the black ones. Additionally, you'll have 2 5/8 inch hex head screws, and you'll also have 2 self-tapping screws. To start, we'll connect the edge guide to the rail. Position the edge guide for right-handed or left-handed operation, like this for right-handed operation, or like this for left-handed operation. First, remove the 2 self-tapping screws from the hardware pack and use them to secure the edge guide to the registration bar. Now we'll assemble the swivel clamps. Insert the square nut into the swivel clamp. Then push the black cup point hex head screw through the small thumb screw and thread it onto the square nut. Now, insert a silver hex head screw through the small thumb screw and into the slot on the swivel clamps. Use a square nut to attach the swivel clamps to the sled wings through the slots. Repeat this again for the other 3 swivel clamps. Next, we'll put the sled together. Start by positioning a hex head screw through a large thumb screw like this. Slide the right-handed sled wing onto the top assembly from the side. Using a square nut on the back of the top assembly sled, insert a large thumb screw through the right-handed sled wing hole and through the top assembly sled slot. Tighten the right-hand sled wing into the top assembly. Then repeat those steps for the left-hand sled wing. Slide the cursor onto the top assembly sled. Now we're ready to mount the saw to the sled. But before we do that, make sure you remove the battery from your saw or unplug the cord if you're using a corded saw. Rotate the swivel clamps, making sure they are not positioned above the black rubberized grip max material. Then place your saw onto the sled wings. Adjust the sled wings so that your circular saw fits tightly between them. Tighten the large thumb screws so that the sled wings are secure to the top assembly. Rotate the swivel clamps to secure locations on your circular saw's base plate and tighten the hex head screws. Now we'll slide the sled onto the registration bar and edge guide assembly. Unlock the cam lock and slide the sled onto the registration bar. Lock the cam lock back in place. With everything assembled, let's get our Rip-Cut calibrated to start cutting. First, rotate the saw's blade guard up and slide the sled assembly along the registration bar until the blade just touches the edge guide. Lock the sled in place by rotating the wedge lock handle on the sled assembly. Move the cursor to 0 to calibrate your sled to the scale on the registration bar. That's it. Now your Rip-Cut is all dialed and you're ready to go. Before we finish up, I want to talk about compatibility. As you already know, the Rip-Cut is designed to work with a range of circular saws from 4.5 inches all the way up to 7.25 inches for precise edge-guided cutting without needing to measure and mark. It also works seamlessly with worm drive saws, jigsaws, and routers, so you can get the results you want with more of your go-to cutting tools.